Hi everyone, it's Annie from Faranda Fashions. One of my friends said I always look up when I'm doing my videos, and if you've watched all of them, then you know that I look up to see if it's recording. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about putting your listing on Poshmark when you're not ready. What do? You bought something and you don't want to list it for a few days because you want to wash it and steam it and do what you got to do. So here's what you do. Everyone get your app. And I'm going to show you something from a haul. Bought a little haul, but I'm only showing you 2 items today. Get your Poshmark app. Go into Sell on the bottom, which is the 3rd one over if you're using an Android. I'm assuming it's the same on your iPhones. You let me know. Hit the sell button, enter all your info for your listing. I just put this item on. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. And when you scroll down at the bottom, after you enter your description and your measurements and everything else, and you scroll down to the very bottom where it says availability, click the availability button. And then it says for sale, not for sale, or it says dropping on whatever date. If you want to get people excited, say you're getting something really cool and you want to get everybody hyped up about it, you will put that it's not for sale, especially if you haven't cleaned it or done whatever, or you're getting brand new with tags and they're coming in the mail in 3 days. It's not for sale, but you're going to put a drop date. It's called the drop date. So say you want to drop it on Friday. You're going to put the month, the day, and then your listing will show up, and across the top of the listing it's going to say drops on. And I've seen it with a lot of Free People and Coach items. Even some people do it with Michael Kors items that are brand spanking new that are coming out. That's where you do that. I wanted to show you 2 items from the haul. And I also wanted to tell you something not to do on Poshmark. I noticed that on a lot of new people's accounts, there are comments, because I look at the listing and sometimes I look at the comments to see did anybody ask what the measurements are, what's going on with this item, especially if it's something I like. But I notice comments on a lot of the newer people's pages, and there's a note from someone saying, oh, I really want this for my daughter and she lives in London, and can you email me at blah, 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 blah? Can you send me more pictures at blah, 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 at Gmail or at Yahoo? Those are scammers. Do not do a transaction off of Poshmark. That will get your closet closed permanently. They'll never have you back. You're not, technically I'm going to say you're not allowed to do things off of Poshmark. If you're selling an item on Poshmark, you can list it on eBay, Etsy, Marketplace, wherever you do your selling. But if somebody emails you or tells you to write to them at this email address, now you're taking the transaction off of Poshmark. And now you're going to converse with someone, 1, that you don't know, 2, that's going to tell you, oh, I'll pay you the full price. You're going to say, oh, I want full price. Yeah, this is great. No 20% to Poshmark. Now you send them the item and their money gets retracted. Their check bounces. They tell you they mailed you money order. They're going to wire you money. They cancel the wire. And now you have lost your $300 item or whatever it is. And who can help you? No one. At Poshmark, you have help and you have support at Poshmark. If there's a problem with a transaction, if a person says, oh, I didn't get it, you can email Poshmark for assistance. You can talk to your local post office. You can look up the tracking. Don't talk to people outside of Poshmark. When you're working in this app, you are working in the app. I've seen people get burned, and I've seen people I've heard of, didn't see it actually happen, but I've heard of people getting their closets shut down. And I think it's a permanent shutdown because they don't want you talking to someone on their app and then taking it off their app. I just think it's completely immoral and wrong. If you're commenting on here with people that are telling you to write to you at Gmail, you're asking for trouble, or at any email, because everybody knows you keep the transaction on Poshmark. When I've gotten those, I just reply and say, sorry, I only do business on Poshmark. Then I flag their comment, because you can flag the comment as spam, harassment, whatever. That's a little tidbit. Don't get duped by, somebody sitting at a computer in Nigeria, because that happens all the time. I get Facebook requests from really hot guys, and they're really fake guys, and I don't talk to them. And I know people that have gotten burned talking to people on Facebook that they think is somebody else, so why would you talk to somebody outside of Poshmark that is contacting you on Poshmark? That's my little rule for today. I wanted to show you 2 things from the haul. I'm just scrolling through Poshmark right now while I talk to you all. Let me show you 2 things from the haul. This I just listed. Hang on a second. I'm getting it for you. Can you see this? This is a distressed look. Still has the new tag on it, but tag's ripped, but I can see who the maker is. The maker is Raquel Rocks. I looked up a couple of her jackets. I saw one on eBay for $64. I'm not asking that much for this. Very cute. It's a size small. So if you got a nice friend, cousin, family member that's a size small that likes bling, it's embellished with beads and metal. So of course it's a hand wash only because of the embellishments. It's got a lot of nice little embellishments on it. I think it's pretty cool looking. Of course, if I was still 20 something, I'd wear it. I got that from a haul. These are all Goodwill hauls, okay? I got super lucky on this one. Brand new. The box is a little beat up. It's the brand new box. Brand new. And honestly, I saw another pair similar in my size and I thought I grabbed them. I'm going to tell you a little story. Aren't these cute? I think they're pretty hot. But guess what? They're not my size. And I am selling them. This is, for those of you that don't know, can you see? Chinese Laundry. Very good name. I have another pair of Chinese Laundry on Poshmark for sale. I'm going to list these today. I have never bought shoes to sell. All the shoes you see in my Poshmark closet are either 9.5 or a 10. That's my size. These are a 7.5, and I think they're pretty cute. I just see there's a little slight mark on there, but they've never been worn. So anyway, and yeah, I haven't worked on that. I haven't worked on me saying so. Anyway, so this is going to be an experiment that I'm going to keep in touch with you all about. I see another mark. Guess they weren't. They told me they were new. And they even put the cardboard and everything in there. So, surprise to me. I'm going to mark them as used, even though they still have the sticker on them. 7.5. And this is going to be the first time I'm selling shoes that I bought at Goodwill to sell on Poshmark. I've never done this before, and I am going to keep you all in the loop. Do I make a profit? Do I end up dropping the price? Do I sell it for a lot less than I want to? I'm going to keep you all in the loop. Because like I said, anything you see on Poshmark is 9.5 or 10. Those are my shoes that I either bought and never wore. I bought a pair of Michael Kors that I never wore because we hit the pandemic. Bought some sparkly shoes. Thought I was going to wear them to a wedding. The wedding got pushed back, keeps getting pushed back. So, what can I tell you? Never wore them. I put them on Poshmark because I'm like, I'll just buy different shoes, because a spring wedding became a summer wedding, which got canceled. That became a fall wedding, which became a winter wedding, which now we don't know when the wedding is. So, there you have it. This is the first time I'm going to sell shoes on Poshmark that I got at Goodwill. Okay? I'm going to keep you all in the loop on that one. I'm trying to think who had questions. I had a couple of questions come in. Let me see what I can answer you with today. Hold the phone, everybody. And I wanted to tell you all that I don't like winter. I think I told you that. I just got in. I was walking, barking Bryce, and it was cold out, and I was not a happy camper. I just got to scroll through my email real quick and see what we got going on. Someone asked me how many followers you need in order to make sales every single day. I would love to answer that question. I don't make sales every single day, but I do make several sales per week. I have 60,000 followers. I am following probably close to 200,000 people. Now, sometimes you're going through and you're scrolling through new people, or you're following people back. A lot of times a new person that doesn't have a closet, I'm going to show you, they may be a guest, a Poshmark guest. They Googled something, they saw it on Poshmark, they bought it, they have no intention of going back to Poshmark. Those people, I'll follow them because I hope they come back another time. But sometimes they don't come back. So a lot of my followers, some of those closets are no longer in existence. I was following anybody and everybody that I could find that liked certain things that I liked. If I went on someone's page and I saw that they sold a brand that I like, I followed, and I followed some of their followers. But a lot of times people will open a closet, sell what they need to sell, and then not bother with it. Because like I told you, some people do this as a hobby. They're just trying to make a few dollars, couple bucks on some clothes that they just don't feel like giving away or throwing out. Some people don't have a Goodwill right near them to donate. And some people just say, hey, I spent good money on this. If I can make 10, 20 bucks on it, I'm happy. There's other people that do this full-time for a living. I'm not full-time. I feel like I'm full-time, but I have other jobs. So I am part-time. So right now I'm just scrolling down fresh closets, and I'm following some people. I like to always follow fresh closets. I also follow Just Joined. A lot of the Just Joined, though, might be a Poshmark guest that has no intention of coming back. Although I feel like if you buy something once on Poshmark and it turns out to be a good deal, you'll tend to go back again. And so the number of followers, now when I first started, I would ask questions to people that I didn't really know on Poshmark. People that would say, hey, I'm a Posh ambassador, let me answer some questions for you. People that are doing this full-time tell me that when you have 100,000 people following you, you will get one sale per day. A minimum of one sale per day, which is awesome. But you also have to have time to wash and steam and package your items up. So I tell everybody that I cannot answer how many to get one sale a day. I've had days where I've had 2 and 3 sales in a day. I think my largest was 5 sales in a day, but then I didn't have any sales for 3 or 4 more days. So it's hit or miss. It depends on what you're selling. But what everybody recommends is that you continue to list your items. I do not list daily. There are people on this app that list about 200 items a week, maybe more. Now, like I said, there are people doing this full time, and I've spoken to people before. Just like you all ask me questions, I answer them. I've asked questions too. They split their day up. So if you're going full time with this, say, God forbid you're unemployed or something happens with your job, or there's other states now that are closing down because of the pandemic, and a lot of people are home and out of work or collecting unemployment. So however you're doing it, if this is going to be a career for you full time, this is what I have heard. This is not my experience. I've heard that they will list for 3 to 4 hours a day, go out and source for another 2 or 3 hours a day. Right there, you're at 7 hours. Come back, send offers to likers, share their closet, share other closets. Like, that's another 2 to 3 hours a day. When you work full-time for yourself, or even doing it part-time for yourself, and you're trying to get more and more people involved and on your page, you are going to probably work 7 days a week in some capacity. Yes, there's flexibility. There's people on Poshmark that have children, and they say when their kids are watching TV, they're doing their Poshmarking. When their kids are sleeping, they're doing their Poshmarking. When their kids are in school, they're doing their Poshmarking. But a lot of the kids are home, learning from home. So if it's something they don't need to be involved with, they're doing their Poshmarking. So if you do it on a part-time basis, you're going to make part-time money. And if you do it on a full-time basis, you're going to make full-time money, but it's not going to happen immediately. A lot of people that I've been talking to that just started up their closets, and I'm still working here, I'm working while I talk to you, they said that they are frustrated because, I put all this good stuff up and, nobody's buying it. Well, you have 500 likers, 500 followers, sorry, not likers, rewind, 500 followers. You're showing them these great products, but you don't know if these 500 people like all of these products or are looking to buy all these products right now. So you need to get, in my mind, you need to get as many followers up as possible. Yeah, I have 60,000. I have been on Poshmark under a year. I would like to get 200,000 followers, and then I'll feel comfortable. I also have goals to increase my listings. I have what we call, a lot of resellers call it, a death pile. Some resellers call it a money pile. What the death pile is, or the money pile is your stack of clothing that you haven't listed yet. Now, because you're sharing, you're following, you're answering questions, you're responding to likers, you're sending them offers, you're answering questions to everybody, and this pile of clothing is sitting in the corner of the room waiting to get listed. It's a death pile because it's dead. It's not listed. It's not doing anything. It can also be called a money pile. So look at that pile of clothes and think of money. If you don't list it, you can't get money. But if you list it, you're going to get money. So if you can consistently list and consistently share and follow, you will make money on Poshmark. Okay? I'm telling you, and my goals for 2021 are to be consistent in listing. Some days I list 5 to 10 items, and other days I don't list anything because I don't have time, or I'm being lazy, as I like to say. I just don't want to do it. So my goal in 2021, and I want you all to follow me and do the same goal. Let's list 1 to 2 items per day. Let's continue to share. We can share each other's closets. Let's continue to follow new buyers. Let's continue to research and price accordingly. And let's continue to make money. I'm going to keep you all informed on these shoes and this jacket and see how they do. And I'll let you know what my ROI is, my return on investment. Okay? And that was it today. I just wanted to show you what was going on and talk to you about adding more followers and keep listing. Got to get it out there. If it's not out there, nobody knows about it. So think like that. 1 to 2 sales a day. This is what you want. You keep getting those followers and keep listing. That's how you're going to get your 1 to 2 sales a day. Maybe more. Maybe 15 over a weekend. You have to push yourself. So when you're pushing yourself, I'm going to push myself. And we're all going to make money. Anyway, hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. It's Annie from Faranda Fashions. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. Watch the other 8 videos. This is video 9. And it's Annie at Faranda Fashions. Find me on Poshmark. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Instagram. The name on Instagram is Faranda Fashions on Poshmark. And on Poshmark, it's actually just Faranda Fashions. And Facebook, it's Faranda Fashions. And on this YouTube channel, we are Faranda Fashions. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.